I call order. I call Brendan Horan.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. This bill reflects three truths. One, the economic policies of the national government are a failure. Two, those policies have led society to fail. And three, that National over the last year or so has realised that looking tough on crime but weak on the causes of crime is a recipe for disaster. I see Mr Mitchell laughing away over there. I've got to say I was bemused by that honourable member's speech when he talked about the first time he saw gang members being when he was a dog handler. Well, it takes 5 years to be a dog handler, sir, so I wonder what that member was doing for those four and three-quarter years until he saw a patched gang member. Unbelievable. But let me expand. If National had been delivering effective and successful economic policies, we would have decent jobs for every man and woman who wanted to work. People would be able to do a fair day's work for a fair day's pay. They would learn the discipline and dignity of work. They would be able to raise their families in a dignified and well manner. But National's policies rely on making a few people better off. And look at the CEOs of the banks that earn $5,000 extra a week thanks to National Party tax cuts that the rest of this country has to pay for. Look at the Mighty River debacle, where less than 2% of New Zealanders are able to buy back what we already own. Meanwhile, we have 142,000 New Zealanders out of work without the discipline or dignity of a job. And every week we come in here and we listen to that side of the House sprouting on about ghost jobs. Because, as they say in the provinces, we can't work your ghost jobs, bro. And I'm interested to see tomorrow's budget, because in last year's budget, there we had the Honourable Bill English talking about...
Order.
Order.
The member, we're on a bill which is talking about gang insignia, and I ask the member to come back to the contents of the bill.
Yes,
Brendan
sir.
Horan.
Well, I'm getting there, sir, because what I'm talking about is when is this government going to stand up for children? Sir, in the Māori Affairs Select Committee, we're doing a study on children, and what is really appalling, sir, is that we look for aspiration in families, and what we're seeing is that many children in towns such as Kawerau, their aspiration is to become a patched gang member. Now, something's seriously wrong with society when we have children in New Zealand aspiring to become patched gang members. Sir, this bill doesn't go anywhere near far enough. So just on Sunday I was at the Kawerau and I was watching children play sport, and my own son and daughter were playing rugby league. And sir, some want-to-be gang members came up to me and they were screaming out for these children to hurt each other on the rugby field. Well, unlike some of those members over there, when I see something wrong, I stand up and say it, and I said, "Shut up. How dare you come down here?" And then they wanted to heavy me out. It was quite funny, really. They threatened to get their patched father to come and see to me. So I said, "Well, go and get your patched father." No, this actually happened. I tell you what, I was struggling to wake myself up after hearing that member's speech. You've got to work on your tonality a little bit. So, sir, I'm prepared to stand up for children, as people on this side of the House are prepared to stand up for children, but what is that side doing for the children of New Zealand? And I heard the Honourable Todd McClay say that crime was down. Well, I say to that, rubbish. Solved crime is down. Police numbers and support is down. Police morale is down. It is at an all-time low. We have police officers leaving New Zealand hand over foot. 45 from Auckland alone last month. We've got police officers going to the Northern Territories. We've got them going to Queenstown, Western Australia. We've even got police officers working in security here. There are 4 of them. So who is going to enforce this law? And I would say to these people on that side of the House, get out into the suburbs, get out into the provinces and see what is really happening. Sir, I'm going to support this bill, but I'm going to support it because it is only a start. But I would say to the Honourable Todd McClay, go down...
Sorry to interrupt the Honourable Member. His time has expired. I call Jan Logie.
I rise as the Green Party spokesperson on